go. This is the one I created a very long time. Then on Friday, then click on continue. All right, this is where the major work is. Now let me explain the sections to you. Here is actually the where we just passed right now. Step 2, that is create your ad sets. And in this ad sets, it shows you your targets. Your targets is here, your budget is here, your ad preview is here. So on that place, so let's go targeting. By default I have Nigeria because the account I'm using to boost is a Nigerian account. If the account is a US account, you have US by default. But one thing I want you to take note of is this post is a post that belongs to Nigerians and some African countries who knows about Nollywood and Chika Ike. I learned that most of them watch Nollywood movie, so you have to add them to your country. Oh, my bad. Let me explain to you. I'm not gonna make use of this custom audience right now since you don't really need it. It's for advanced users. This is a location where you add countries that you want the adverts to display to. You have your age. This is the age range that you want your ads to display to. You have your gender, the kind of sex you want the advert to display to, languages. If you are not a Nigerian and you don't want the advert to display to people that speak English, then you can select the language there. Then the interests, I'll work on that. Behaviors, I don't use it at all. I don't use that at all. Connection, I'll tell you what's all about. That's people you want the ads to get to. So let's go to countries. Ghana's, I'm choosing Ghana because I know Ghanas do watch Nigerian movie and Nollywood movie too. Okay, Ghana. But before I had Ghana, let's check out something. Before I had Ghana, let's check out something. Fine. Okay. I want to show you something before I had Ghana and start continuing about on everything I'm creating, because people have been complaining about this thing, and I have to clear you in this video once and for all, so I won't be having that question on and on anymore. Let's start from this audience definition. We have yellow, green and red. The yellow says broad, the red says specific. All right, when you start adding these countries and everything, this broad moves from where it is to from this green line to the center, stuff like that. If I remove Nigeria now, you'll see it would go back to broad, which means you want it to reach everybody on Facebook. You can't achieve that with just $1, so you have to be specific with what you're doing, but you shouldn't be too specific, because being too specific, it will even reach people you don't want it to reach to. When you tell them to be specific on Facebook, nobody knows how the algorithm works, but it's all about testing. But once you have an idea of how to test it right, so you're not gonna miss. And let's look at the estimated reach, putting just Nigeria alone. With $5, this post will reach 1,200 to 3,200 people daily, estimated daily reach. let me return it, let me put it back to 1. Let me keep it on $1 so I will know what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Oh, it's loading. So with $1 this post will reach 250 to 650 people. Can you imagine? I know that's not what you want, right? Alright, let's go to what you're expecting. Let's add Ghana. As you are adding the country, I advise you keep checking increase in your estimated daily reach. Yeah, to know if there is an increase. Right now from 200, I think we've increased to 220. Alright, I want Kenyans to also see the adverts. Please and please, when you're trying to promote and you know you need massive traffic on your blog, please don't add South Africa. It will reduce the reach, and then man, you won't really get the result that you want adding South Africa. Okay, from 220 now, after adding Kenya we have 270. I think we're actually going there little by little. I want to add Botswana. Add most African countries. I've not been adding Mali and every other country, but the one I'm adding here are the ones I've been using that have been performing extremely well with all my adverts, and I've been gaining lots of return on investments using these countries. Adding Botswana, there is no change in our reach. We still have to 70. No problem, just keep it that way. I'm adding Malawi. Fine, I'm adding Malawi. We have 270 before. Let's see what Malawi gives to us after adding them. Okay, Malawi, I think there is still no changes. No problem, just keep moving. Zimbabwe, but try and be checking it as you're adding them, so your reach won't just drop drastically because you added a country that you don't supposed to add. Once the reach drop because you add a country, please remove it. Remove that particular country. Remove the country you added that dropped your reach. Wow, Zimbabwe increased from 270 to 340, which is 70 people more, right? That's fine, we're getting there. I think I do target Zambia too. Adding this country, I will clear you something about these countries. I will clear you something about them, something that you've learned from some gurus and you think they're actually the right thing, and it's been in your mind ever since, and anytime you're trying to get traffic, you think of getting traffic from those countries alone, thinking these like African countries are useless when it comes to monetizing your blog with AdSense or something. But it's not so. I think that idea is wrong. Okay, I think I would like to add Cameroon.